Ding, 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 ding.
Hello, mama.
Welcome back to the Jenna Julien Podcast. Happy Monday. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. If you're looking to build a website, do it with Squarespace. You have an amazing platform for you, even if you've never done it before, to build a website. Whether it's for your independent small business, sideline gig, your hobby, or anything in between. You can build a website with Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com/Jenna Julien for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain, or you can do a free trial and see how you like it. Also, guys, the Skim, get yourself up to date with what's going on in the world with a 5-minute readable newsletter that comes for free to your email. It is so nice. Go to theskimm.com/Jenna Julien. It's completely free. You just subscribe, and then you get information at your fingertips and at your toe tips. And you're also entered to win a $250 Visa gift card when you sign up. Toe tips. Band name. Can we talk about the fact that one of the fake band names is a real band that I came up with?
Yeah, tell us, Julian.
So, I was giving commentary in the background of one of Jenna's videos, as I do. And
Don't make fun of my homemade haircut. And Julian said, homemade haircut, band name, called it.
And then a few days later, I look on Twitter and there's a band named Homemade Haircut. Homemade Haircuts? I don't know. Tweeting the video of us saying that and saying, thanks for the accidental shout out. And it's a real band. They're on Spotify.
Haircuts. I wonder how many of the band names that you've called are actually real bands.
Well, this is the first one that's owned up to it. There's got to be more.
That's a great name for a band. This is Homemade Haircuts?
This is Homemade Haircuts.
This is lovely.
It is lovely. Damn, they can get it.
Wait, I want to hear a little more.
I don't want to get flagged.
Flag me, Homemade Haircuts. Wait, this is really nice.
This is really nice. Honestly,
Damn, Homemade Haircuts.
they can get it. They can get it. Go to Homemade Haircuts, follow them,
Spotify?
get them on Spotify, dude. They can, and they're really sweet too. But how funny is that?
That's really
Like, sometimes I don't realize that my words actually like go out into the universe and people hear them.
Why? Because we make them alone in my kitchen.
Yeah. Well, it feels very like isolated while we're in there.
Yeah.
I'm just shouting things nonstop off camera. You sometimes laugh, you sometimes ignore me. But at the end of the day, it's
I
like,
ignore you a lot.
I would say it's 50-50.
Sometimes when I sit down to edit my videos, I realize just how much you've said that I don't hear because I'm trying to concentrate on something. Like I'm in the middle of something, so like we'll just be sitting, like when you're at home with your partner, your family or whatever, and you're focused on doing something or you're in another room sometimes.
Yeah.
I hear all the things that you say that I like miss in the moment, and I'm like, Julian, oh my God, what is all of this?
So you have like a Julian filter to where like maybe 70% of what I say just goes through the filter and gets caught. So you don't even hear it. And then when you're editing, it's like the filter's off because I'm not in the room.
Yeah.
So you hear everything.
I don't know. Doing your makeup sometimes, like a lot of times, or when I'm doing like the prosthetics or making a wig, or, I'm like focused on doing something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get something done.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't always hear, it's not just like banter, banter, banter. I hear everything. It's like a little bit of banter, a little bit of laughing. And then I'm like, while we're filming, I'm like actually focused on getting a task done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that makes perfect sense to me because sometimes I'll say something that I'm like, dude, this is a banger. And I'm waiting for you to laugh and you don't laugh. And I'm like, she must not be paying attention.
Well, because I'm like trying to do something.
No, but it makes sense. Like you can have conversations while you're focused on a task, but you can't fully like
I wouldn't
absorb
get the
everything.
task done if I only absorbed everything that you said.
Is there an astrological sign that's good at that?
At what?
At like really absorbing information while also staying focused on a task? Or that's just like a superhuman?
I think that's like a superhuman. Well, so I'm the type of person, like when I was in school, I'm not a type of person that can listen to music. And I get like really.
Like while you study or just in school or
while
whatever?
I study,
Okay.
especially while I'm reading.
Yeah.
I personally, even if there's like no lyrics really, I mean, that's ideally the only music I can listen to if I'm trying to absorb information or do a task.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really audio sensitive. Like you always get so mad at me because I can't hear the TV and I'm always like, I can't hear it. Like turn it up. I can't hear the dialogue. It like really frustrates me. And it's not that I like physically can't hear. It needs to be like at a point where I can understand it so that I can absorb it. You know what I mean? Or else I get frustrated. But if I'm reading and there's noises and there's things happening, I feel like if I'm trying to concentrate on something, my like sensory everything is sort of like trained to shut off audio noises and audio distractions because I can't focus if I'm listening.
So it's sort of like you've evolved. Like you know that your brain absorbs information or can focus on a task when you're not taking in sensory information.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking and you're doing your makeup, your brain is
Or
like,
whatever.
Julian's
I have
voice
to shut it off.
is erroneous.
Yeah.
It needs to be out of my brain so I can do what's actually important, which is
Well, so like
become an
the
hero.
parts where we're like interacting with each other.
Yeah.
I've
broken that.
I've broken it.
Yeah.
I've mentally like looked at you.
Yeah.
I'm speaking with you now. I'm talking to you. But the times when I have decided that I'm focusing on something, I will go back and edit and I'm like, I didn't even realize that you had said anything.
It's funny because I'll hear you editing and kind of burst out laughing at something, and then
I didn't hear it the first time.
I know, and then you'll show me what it is, and I was like, "Yeah, that was a banger." Like, where were you?
But it's not because I'm trying to be insensitive and not listen.
No, I get it.
I
It's
like
self-preservation.
I'm telling you, I would get so upset. Like I was the person that would maybe sometimes have to go to a library or stuff like that in order to do a paper or read or stuff like that.
I identify with not being able to fully focus on a task, especially reading with any sort of music. Like I would always envy people in school who would have their iPod in their, their headphones in their ears and like they're just reading. Because I'm like, I have a hard time reading as is without headphones, like just normally. And studying, like I remember people, in high school, middle school, I don't know, whatever school, they would wire their iPod cord through their sweater right here, and then they would put it on their ear. And I thought that was so cool. So I remember trying it, and I was like, I can't pay attention to anything right now. I'm like so focused on like just getting this to my ear, and then I'm trying to enjoy the music, but then I'm also like, what is my teacher saying, and what if she calls on me? Like, what is the point of this? So I do identify a little bit with that struggle, but maybe not to the extent. I mean, because I've seen you, when you're focused, you really do have to like fence out some things to keep that focus.
Yeah. I get really frustrated because when I was in college and in graduate school, like if there was like music or it was loud, I would get angry because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try and study anyways.
Yeah.
And I would realize that whatever, chapter I had just read, I like hadn't fully absorbed. So now I'm frustrated and I'm like, now I have to go back and read it because I don't fully understand everything.
That is such a shitty feeling.
If it's dead quiet, then I'm like, okay, my brain absorbed it. That's why I feel like if there's like a lot of noise or like the thing I hate so much as an adult is when there's TV playing and music playing and like if there's like multiple audio noises happening to me, I get really overwhelmed. And I'm like, shut one of them off, please. I can't function.
I will often put my AirPods in underneath my gaming headset so I could watch a stream and listen to Netflix at the same time.
I hate it.
That is my happy place. I saw Shan post about that, or I think she posted about it. She had her AirPods underneath her gaming headset, and I was like, dude, I do that because I'll be watching something on my phone with my AirPods, and then I'll go to my computer and I'll be like, oh, who's streaming? And then I'll be watching a stream, and then I'm listening to both, and that's just like, I'm fine. That's good for me.
Yeah, I feel like there's people that can do that, and then there's people like me. That would make me throw up.
It's so boring to just
so
listen
much.
to one thing.
I can't do. I'm not like a multi-listener.
But I'm not. I mean, it's not only just like it's not like I'm absorbing all this information at once. No, I'm hearing the noise, and I'm not necessarily like fully enjoying it. But it's just like comforting to have all that stimuli.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Not for me.
But when you were talking about reading and then getting through a whole chapter and being like, I don't know what I just read, that was me all the time.
Maybe if you were doing it in a quiet space.
No, I was. I would read a sentence and it would be like, in 1940, they really spent a lot of time building this construction of the building that ended up being, and I'm like, oh, construction, I wonder what that looked like. And then it would remind me of a video I watched yesterday or a movie, and I'm like, oh, that was a dope scene. Oh, well, when is the sequel coming? And then I would finish a chapter and I'd be on this complete tangent of like my own thought that like took over. And it sucks because I'll be absorbing up until the point where I tangent, and I'm enjoying the book, so I get excited, and then my brain just goes, I'm excited. Let's think about all this stuff. So I don't read anymore. Audiobooks are really good for me.
Well, so it also, for me, it depends on the task too. But like, if I'm doing something that I find to be like relaxing or I don't have to actually focus on, like if I'm doing my makeup, I can watch YouTube videos, I can listen to podcasts, I can listen to music.
Okay.
And all of that's fine.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something like if I was writing, my radio show or something where I need to be focused, if there's noises, I'm like, I start freaking out because I can't focus.
Yeah.
If I need to actually like apply my brain to it, like all the videos that I make, if I'm doing something new that I've never done, like I'm sure I could look, but like the time where I'm applying prosthetics or doing the green screen stuff or, I'm the chair. You remember how like I was so focused during that video?
Yeah, I couldn't even move behind the camera. It would distract you.
There's so much footage of me just silently like not moving and painting on my face because I really had to focus to do that.
Yeah. No, I get that. You're applying yourself. You need the environment to be a certain way so that you're not just like taken out of focus every 2 seconds. I get that.
But it's not that I'm ignoring you.
No, I know that. But speaking of being distracted from noises, we have this thing where I want to go to sleep. I always go to sleep before you. Like I fall asleep before you. But I'll turn on whatever show we're going to sleep to, and I'll like click, 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 click. So it's like 2 volume or something. So it's like very faint, but it's like loud enough to where you can hear it. It's comforting. And then Jenna will come in and be like, I'm going to turn on a documentary where a Siri voice reads about serial killers really loud and puts it up to like 20 volume. And then I'll wake up in the middle of the night in like a cold sweat out of a nightmare from this Siri voice, like a literal robot voice, reading monotone about how many guys this person has killed. And I'm like, Jenna, what is happening? Why is it so loud? And I look over and you're knocked. You're like completely fine and asleep. And I'm like, what the heck? What is that? How do you go to sleep with loud? How do you focus on sleep with loud stimuli?
Yeah, see, that's weird to me. Like first of all, you're only sensitive to the sound of the TV right in the 2.5 minutes it takes you to fall asleep. And then when you wake up.
It's a crucial time period that.
You wake up in the middle of the night sometimes, which I don't do.
Yeah, I know.
I like, if I'm asleep, I am not waking up.
Yeah.
You wake up like multiple times in the night.
Yeah.
So it's only important to you because Julian will say, can you turn that down? I can't fall asleep. And I'm like, you're going to be asleep in like 2 minutes and I'm going to turn it back up and you're never even going to be able to tell. I can't hear. I'm like, I'm not ready to sleep yet. I'm not tired. I'm trying to watch this.
Why do you need to hear?
And I can't watch it if I can't hear it.
It's background TV.
No, I'm watching something.
Okay.
I can't watch background TV. It's like when you go to a nail salon and they have like Frasier playing in the background, but like you can't tell what's happening. And I'm like, I'm so frustrated. I wish I could just hear it.
But that's part of the fun.
No.
It is.
It's not.
It's part of the fun. It's relaxing. It's white noise.
No.
It's white noise.
No.
Some people watch streams like that. I'll get people coming in chat and being like, hey, like I just finished like 3 hours of studying and I didn't even know what was going on, but I had you guys on the whole time. So thanks for being my background noise. And I'm like, I'm happy to be that. Because
I can't have that background noise. If I was studying, I wouldn't be able to have a Twitch stream in the background.
Oh.
If I was doing my makeup, I'd be able to have a Twitch stream in the background.
There's like different tasks that have different limits for me. Like studying and reading, I probably couldn't either. But drawing and maybe like prepping things or doing something physical around the house, cleaning, whatever, I can totally have a lot of, I thrive on that. Mm-hmm. You know, walking the dogs, I'll pop in my headphones.
Yeah. If I'm in bed and I want to watch something, that's not white noise. I'm trying to listen to something.
No, that's wind down time.
No.
It's not focused on a new subject. It's get ready to sleep.
I feel like I like to watch things that really blow my mind at night.
Why?
So then I go to bed and I have crazy dreams.
You do?
Love it. 10 out of 10.
What kind of dreams have you had recently like those?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. So I wake up and I forget them.
But they've been crazy.
Not crazy, but I feel like I have better dreams when I watch like Ancient Aliens than if I didn't.
Fair.
Or like, remember I used to watch a lot of like Dateline or a lot of documentaries.
Yeah. I used to get bad dreams from watching Breaking Bad before bed.
Yeah.
Too close to bedtime.
I don't get bad dreams like after watching something like that.
You don't really have nightmares, do you?
No, not really.
I have nightmares.
I used to have a lot of nightmares. Like in a time in my life when I was very, very stressed out, I would have a lot of nightmares.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally have identified that exact correlation by my, earlier in my life too. And sometimes it'll pop up. Like I'll go through something in my life and I'll be stressed out without realizing it, and then I'll just have bad dream after bad dream after bad dream. I'm like, okay, I'm stressed out.
Yeah. No,
Something's
when I was really like very stressed out, I would have dreams that I was drowning constantly, which is horrible.
Whew, yeah. Yeah, and sometimes I'll be having a bad dream and I'll wake up to a talking head on Ancient Aliens and I'm like, what are they doing here?
It's great, babe. You'll like it. Just wake up and listen.
You know what I have done is I've woken up and watched full entire episodes of stuff that you've watched. Like while you were going to sleep, night? I'll wake up and I'll be so awake that I'll stay up for an entire episode of whatever it was. Ancient Aliens, Seinfeld.
Yeah, good thing you can hear it.
You know what there should be? Okay. You know how there's sleep timers on TVs? There should be volume timers. So you're like, okay, in 30 minutes, I want the volume to be at 1, and we'll start it at 20. And so by the time you've fallen asleep,
I would hate that.
What do you mean?
I would hate that because I would be watching it.
So make it an hour.
Slowly, it would just get quieter and quieter.
It's like aging. Your hearing just gets slowly worse. But for me, it would be perfect. Like sleep timers, I loved those as a kid. When we found out sleep timers exist on TVs, I would set a sleep timer for like an hour. I would go to sleep with the TV on, and then I'd be able to sleep through the night because it was off once I was asleep.
As someone that has a hard time falling asleep and doesn't fall asleep in 2 minutes, I hate sleep timers because I'll be watching something, trying to relax, and then it just shuts off, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I've had that happen. A sleep timer go off and you're not asleep. That feels very alone. That's not a good feeling.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. How did we get here?
I don't know. Anyways.
People have, by the way, we need to get Marbles a green pillow because people want him to be floating.
I know.
It won't really look like he's floating though.
No, it won't.
It's gonna look bunk. We could mount a little shelf right here.
I'm not putting Marble on a shelf.
Or we could put a little nightstand and cover it in green screen. That's possible. And then we just set him on there and then he'll just be like floating in space. Mama, you want to go to outer space?
I want to go outer space. Everyone wants to see you float on the table. Yeah.
They just want to see you thrive, kid.
Is that cool with you, bud? By the way, this morning when I think Bunny finally has like a full hold of our schedule because this morning
she does.
As soon as we woke up, she walked straight over to the podcast room and the door was shut and she started wagging her tail like she wants to go in there. Like she knows what day it is.
She has a better grasp on what day of the week it is than I do.
I was like, how do you know that that's today?
I don't know, but I like straight up. all week she didn't come to this door.
No.
And then today she did.
She just, as soon as we woke up and let her out of the bedroom, she walked straight over to the podcast room and was like, okay, I go in here today.
I go in here today.
I go in here now.
Is for me.
I want to sit in that little bed that is for me.
I sit in there today.
Today. Yeah, today.
Today is the day where I sit in there.
Today I sit in that bed.
I'm so fucking obsessed with that dog. It's not even funny.
She's funny.
What are you doing over there? Oh, she's thinking about Squarespace and how they have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week customer support. When you're building a website, it's actually super helpful because a lot of people, you have questions, you want to customize certain things with different colors and panels and features on your website, but you don't know how to do it. You're like, hey, Mr. Squarespace or Mrs. Squarespace, can you teach me how to do this? And they're like, yes, here you go. And that could be at 3 a.m. There you go.
Here you go.
Here's your website.
Here you go. Where is that from, Julian, by the way? Here you go.
You want me to tell you where that's from?
Yeah.
It's not going to make any sense.
Okay. I don't know. You always say it, so I always say it back to you.
I've exaggerated it.
I'm a parrot.
You are a parrot. I've exaggerated it. We're interrupting the sponsor read. But I've exaggerated it. So I say, here you go. Like I talk like a little bit of a caveman. Like, you know? Yeah. But it comes from an episode of Parks and Rec where Andy Dwyer, which is Chris Pratt's character. He's a big dummy. He's in this office of one of the city councilmen's, who's actually the same actor as the guy in Handmaid's Tale. The one who, what's his name? The most recent commander of hers. What's his name?
Commander Lawrence.
Commander Lawrence. Same actor in Parks and Rec. Get your head. Why are you mocking me? Why are you making fun of me? Why are you doing that for? Why are you doing that for?
Why are you doing that for?
Why are you doing that for?
Why are you doing that for? I'm a parrot.
Why? No. God.
Anyways, we had a sponsor.
We did. They left.
Julian,
Sorry, Squarespace. All right, guys, build a website now. Go do it. Seriously, Squarespace is really awesome. They have 24/7 customer support, live webinars. Okay, if you want to add something to your website, they make it very easy and possible to do it. You can design your website exactly how you want. Let's say you're getting married and you want to create a website for your family and friends to know about it with the pictures and the information and everything. They can make it so easy to edit and manage exactly what you want. Simple, easy, and beautiful. Okay, so go to squarespace.com/Jenna Julien. Try a free trial if you'd like, or you can get 10% off a website or domain with your first purchase when you use that URL. It is an awesome service. Highly recommend. Check it out. And then when you build your website, tweet it at us. We like to look at your websites. Also, guys, the Skim. 7 million people currently wake up to the Skim newsletter in their email. It is very useful. It is a nice tool, especially in today's day and age where literally information is everything and you just want some straight up facts given to you in a nice, concise, easy to read and digest format. Coffee in the Skim will make you smarter. It's proven, okay? So go to theskimm.com/Jenna Julien, okay? And deep dive into some of their easy digests as well as their newsletters that come in every day. They have different sections. They have, it's honestly really great. Like if you haven't tried it, even just try it to see how they lay it out. It's really cool. Whoever like created the format for it is really smart because it's creative and fun, but it's simple enough to not have to like think about it. So check it out. theskimm2ms.com/Jenna Julien. Sign up for free. It's completely free, and you're entered to win a chance at a $250 Visa gift card.
Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors, for putting up with us.
Here we go.
Who's walking around?
Wait, so he just
Hold on. Stop mocking me, okay? The actor who plays Commander Lawrence is in Parks and Rec in this scene. We literally finished Handmaid's Tale last night, so we were like super fresh in our brain. Great show, by the way. He's a city councilman, and one of his hobbies is he builds ships in bottles. You've seen them? Like the model ships that go inside bottles. So he has them all over his office.
Yeah.
So Andy, while they're having a meeting, is like, monkeying it. And he goes, I did it. I got it out. He's like, you're not supposed to take it out of the bottle. And then he's like, here you go. That's where I got it.
Nice.
It's very dumb, but it's
There you
like
go.
that's kind of the vibe that I've been trying to give off.
That you're handing someone a ship in a bottle, but just the ship part that you've taken out of
That
the
they've
bottle.
spent many hours putting
There
in,
you
or
go.
however that works. I don't. Here you go. Yeah.
Got it.
Good? Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Are you sick?
I'm sick.
Sick, my guy?
I'm sick, my guy.
Why are you doing that for?
What are you doing that for?
Speaking of that.
See, I'm a parrot. I can't stop. We've already established this.
Well, I want to say on the podcast, can I plug my tattoo goal?
Okay.
The charity one?
Yeah, whatever you want.
So we did a charity stream for Australia because of all the horrible bushfires that are going on, where we donated to the RSPCA of New South Wales, donated about $8.5 thousand US dollars, 12,000.
8.5 thousand.
8.5 thousand. 8.5 thousand. And our goal is to continue every stream from now until we hit $25,000 raised, which is every bit of money we make on stream with subs, resubs, donations, bits will go towards the RSPCA. And I told chat, and I want to tell you guys that at $25,000, I will get a tattoo for an Australia-themed tattoo to celebrate reaching $25,000 raised. So if you guys feel like watching me get a tattoo, come donate and support the stream. And the tattoo will be designed by one of you guys because we have a little thing in our Discord group. Join the Discord. There's a Tattoo for Charity group, and you can put your submissions right in there, and the best one will win. So.
Well, hopefully the best one is just a word that says "naur," N-A-U-R, naur, naur.
Rome said she would be down if I got her face tattooed on me.
Fuck yeah! Oh, dude.
Well, because Lexi was like, didn't she say you should get a tattoo of Rome on Twitter? You see that? And then Rome was like, oh, we're fucking talking, mate.
Okay, that would be so sick.
Just
Sick.
like a super hyper realistic portrait of Rome.
Hyper realistic portrait of Rome with like a sparkling Australian flag in the background. And then underneath it, it just said "naur."
No, it's her fist, and then it says N-A-U-R on her fist.
No. And then under it, it said knife murder with like K-N.
So you're phonetically
O-I-F-E,
doing the Aussie accent.
Knife
Knife.
murder. Thank you for that. I'm so sorry. We're not trying to offend anyone with our horrible Australian
I am.
accents. Knife murder.
I'm trying to.
Murder.
You say you're not trying to offend someone, and then you do that.
I'm sorry. That's really
What if
cool.
dogs barked in Australian accents?
What would it sound like?
Row, row,
Rawr.
row, row, row,
Doesn't even make any sense, Julian.
row, row. I don't even know. Are we tired?
Maybe. Rawr.
That shouldn't have come out of my mouth.
So you're really actually going to get it? Like, is it going to be, where's it going to go?
I'm
how big is it
honestly,
going to be?
I'm leaving it up to the Dink fam. You guys, it'll depend. I mean, I think
An
what
entire
we'll do,
back piece?
No, not an entire back piece, but I think we'll get the top 4 submissions, and I'll let everyone choose between them, and then we can all just decide where it's going to go on my body. I have a lot of real estate, so we can put it wherever.
Wherever.
Whoa.
We're putting it wherever.
Yeah, not on my ass though, because I'm not going to take a
Wow.
picture of my butt.
Wow.
Although this is a classic ass tattoo situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like in The Office, where he promises an ass tattoo for however many thousand combined points for productivity, and then they all kick their ass into gear, and he gets an ass tattoo.
Is that Andy?
That is Andy. Wow, what an office beast.
Da la 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 la. No, 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 no.
No.
It's no.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Oh, okay, fine, do it.
No, 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 no.
Nar.
I'm excited to see your tattoo. And I hope that you reach that goal because that is a very worthy cause.
Yeah, it would be cool to reach that goal for sure. Where are you going, dog?
He's just
Why are you falling? Is he drunk?
No, he's just getting up to stretch his legs. Let him live.
Hey, everything's fine, okay? I know gravity's complicated.
Just a little old man. We were walking Bunny one time, well, and a couple of the littles, I think, over by that bike path that we like to take her, like right when we got her.
Mm-hmm.
And we met a guy on the street that was telling us about how his littlest dog just went blind. And he was like, yeah, it just happens like overnight, literally, like
It
all of
wasn't
a
an
sudden.
Iggy. It was just an
No, it's just a little dog. And so now I'm terrified that one of them's just going to go blind overnight
Kermit.
and they're going to wake up.
Kermit's gonna be first.
Oh, I'm going to get you a Muffin's Halo, boy.
Muffin's Halo.
It's like a basketball hoop that goes over their head.
It's one of the funniest, most adorable inventions I've ever seen.
Right?
But Jenna,
Now I'm scared. I'm just going to wake up and I'm like, can you see today? Are you good?
well, to think that someone went through that where it's like, because obviously you would think like if your dog goes blind, it would be a slow and
process.
very clear process.
I had no idea.
No pun intended. But yeah, overnight is scary. That's crazy. But, I also don't think their life would really change all that much. I mean, he is a sight hound and he loves chasing squirrels and whatever, but they're lazy. They'll be on the couch most of the time anyway.
Well, yeah, he would just use his sense of smell to smell where I am so that he could know which direction to cry in.
That's his new survival instinct.
That's his only survival instinct right now.
Well, I mean, they walk on leashes, so they don't really need to see.
Well, Kermit, honestly, they are sight hounds. Yeah, they want to see the squirrels and stuff. Like they enjoy going for visually stimulating walks. Mm-hmm. But he loves to smell other dogs' pee. Like that's what he lives for.
Mm-hmm.
If he couldn't see, he would have just as good a time because he'd be smelling the pee-pees.
Yeah, and as long as he got that tongue to lick with, he can be nasty everywhere he wants. God, put it back in your mouth. It's gonna dry out, my guy.
Ever since that guy told me that, though, every day I'm like, oh my God.
When's it going to happen?
What if it just happens overnight and I just wake up and you're blind?
What if it happens on his birthday?
Oh, buddy.
Poor guy. Remember when we forgot your birthday? That was funny.
We didn't forget it. We forgot it then remembered it at the end of the day.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like 16 candles. I'm sorry, bud.
Oh, it's okay. Well, you want to play a quick game?
Yeah, I do.
So this is a game I
love
developed.
games.
This is a game I developed
Arr.
called Real or Fake Jiu-Jitsu Position, Jenna Guesses. That's a bad name.
I only know like a couple.
So this is a game I developed where we were talking about jiu-jitsu positions or something to where I said something and she was like, is that a real jiu-jitsu move or did you just make it up? And I thought that'd be funny. I could get a list of real moves and techniques in jiu-jitsu and then pair them up with a bunch of fake ones and see if she can tell the difference, which one's real, which one's fake.
I'm ready.
So how should I do this? Should I just read one, you guess if it's real or fake? Or do I read
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, how about this? I have them all with counterparts. So I have a real one next to a fake one that's similar. So I could read one real or one fake, and then you guess if it's real or fake, and then I read the counterpart. Does that make sense? Okay, just guess. Don't lick me.
I was licking you.
Nap time.
What the hell?
Nap time. Is that real or is it fake?
That's fake. I feel like that's fake because that's like slang that you call when you choke somebody.
That's fake. I made that up.
Good.
That's not a taught technique. Bulldog choke.
Definitely 100% real.
That is real.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Well done. It's similar to what Bunny did to you, where she put her head right here, except if you were to just...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like a straight up little schoolyard choke.
Yeah. Sit-up guard.
Sit-up guard.
Sit-up guard.
So I'm imagining that means maybe you're... Okay, I don't think that it's real, first of all. But if it was, it would be like you're on your back and you're in a guard that's in the position of like a sit-up. I think it's fake.
It's real.
Oh.
It's like if you were to butt scoot around.
Ooh.
That's sit-up guard.
Oh.
So you know what it looks like when someone butt scoots? And
Like crab? Are they playing crab soccer?
They're not crab soccer.
Crab soccer. I could have gone pro. If I had stuck with it, I could have been a pro crab soccer.
I'm going to proceed now.
Okay.
Kitty roll.
Cotton candy, sweet and roll. Let me see your kitty roll. Kitty roll.
Can you answer? Is it real or fake?
Now's the part where they're starting to get weird. I guess it's real.
No, it's fake. Kitty roll?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like fun. You meow the whole time.
Finger trap.
Ew. Real.
Fake. What?
I
Finger
don't
trap?
know. I don't know. What if it's like a move where you know you can have wrist control. You
can't,
take your
no, that's
you
illegal.
can't do that.
You can't manipulate someone's fingers.
Why
Okay.
not? I don't understand the rules.
Bow and arrow choke.
That one's real. You've done that one to me. It hurts. I hate it.
Nice. Inverted spider.
I know that spider is a real thing. So I imagine inverted spider is probably real.
Inverted spider. Good job. Inverted spider guard. Deep half guard.
That sounds like something Joe Rogan would say.
Well, he does jujitsu, so.
Oh, that is deep in there. I don't know. Half guard's real, so I don't understand why you can't. That's just an adjective.
Deep half guard.
Half guard's real.
Deep half guard.
No.
Deep. It's real.
So that just means that you're farther into half guard?
Well, it's an exaggerated half guard, so where you dive under a person's legs.
God, who
It's
cares?
actually a really. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're interested.
I'm kidding.
Superman takedown.
Is that when you just like run at them as fast as you can into their stomach?
No.
You don't go like this and
No,
take them
that's
down?
no, that's how you injure yourself.
Yeah, that's tackling
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. Definitely fake, right?
I'd say it's fake.
It's fake. The lasso.
See that? It just sounds like you're taking someone else's belt or like someone else's shirt collar and like hooking it around their neck. I'd say it's real because y'all are sick.
Lasso is real, but
Yeah.
it's not that at all.
What is it?
You take your leg.
Ugh.
Okay, why are you making ugh noise when I haven't even described what's going on?
So bad, and I just every time you say something, I just think of all the physical pain.
You take your leg. Okay, so say I have your wrist like this. Mm-hmm. I would take my leg over the top. This is my leg. Okay, over the top of your arm and tuck it back here.
I don't like it.
And it lassos your arm so that I have control of this arm, especially when I have this grip right here. Ooh, what's going on here? All right. The DMV.
That's fake.
Okay, that's fake. First class armbar.
Okay, armbar is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's many types of armbars. First class armbar, I would say it's fake.
It is fake. Back to back choke.
Boy, what the fuck?
Back to back choke.
Is that when you guys are back to back and then you put your hands behind you and you go like this with your hands and you just choke them as hard as you can into your head and neck? Fake.
Okay, it's fake. Ready? Go Plata.
That's real
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
because I've heard that.
You've heard that?
It sounds like Gogurt.
It does sound like ogre. That's when you,
Plata.
that's when you choke someone with your shin bone.
I want to die. Yeah, that's horrible.
Your shin goes right here and you just pull their head down.
Oh,
It's really fun, actually. Okay, ready? Turtle.
that's real.
How did you know that?
'Cause
Damn, you've been paying attention.
see, if you're speaking to me, I can listen to you and I can hear you. But if I were doing something and you were telling me all of these things, I would never know what you're talking about.
Soap choke.
Oh my God. Wait, do you choke someone with soap or is it because you dropped soap and now it's time to choke?
Don't drop the soap.
Time to choke.
Soap choke.
I would
Fake or real?
say it's fake.
You think it's fake? Mm-hmm. It is fake. You're doing really well. The Swiffer sweep.
I feel like that's not an actual name, but people call it that, so I would say real.
Fake. Swiffer sweep?
Yeah.
No, you know what a sweep is though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that was fake. Top mount.
Oh. Real?
Yeah, it's when you're on top and mount.
Don't cross your eyes at me. Marble really wants to give you a kiss.
Hi. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ezekiel Choke.
That's real.
How did you know that?
Because
Have I told you about these?
I watch a lot of fighting, Julian.
That's true. That's true. You've watched a lot of UFC in your day.
A lot of
Damn.
everything.
This is not going as well as I thought it was. I mean, you're doing well. That's cool. Hi, bud.
He really wants you to pet him.
Crucifix.
That's real.
That is real.
Thank you.
Star of David.
That is not. No, that's fake.
That's fake.
Julian,
The pizza pass.
I don't think that's real.
That's fake. Electric chair.
Julian, electric chair. I think that's fake.
It's real.
What is it?
Electric chair.
It's a real thing, but
Yeah.
is it a jujitsu thing?
It is a real jiu-jitsu position.
What is it?
Well, I could show you. It might be easier.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Show it to someone else.
No. I'll show it to you.
don't
It's not. It's probably the least painful thing.
That's what you always say.
No, this one's very painful.
By comparison to choking someone with your shin, I'm still not interested.
Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
Fetish footlock.
Julian, fake. I know a heel hook is real, but a fetish footlock can get out of here. Fetish footlock band name called it.
Straight footlock.
Probably real.
Real. Casey Katami.
I don't know. I'd say real.
That is real. It's a side control position.
I love you so much, but I don't think you could come up with a word like that was fake.
Is that an attack on my intelligence?
No, not at all.
I feel like my intelligence has been attacked.
No, I'm not trying to attack your intelligence.
Play dead.
Real?
Fake.
Okay. That's what I would do.
Why would they teach that?
Because you're being a possum.
Cup control.
Oh. That sounds illegal. You can't do that. Fake.
Fake. So I said queso katami, right? Queso katami.
Fake.
That's fake. That's just cheese in Spanish. Butterfly guard.
Real.
What is it?
It's when your legs are like this and someone's on top of you.
It's actually pretty accurate.
Thank you.
It's just when the instep of your foot is inside their
Right.
their thigh. Twister.
Fake.
No, it's real.
Okay.
That actually might be one of the most painful submissions.
Tell us.
It's when you have sort of like a 45-degree back control, and instead of choking them, you are turning their head. You're just it's basically a neck crank. It's really painful.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and it's you're like twisting their head away from the way their body's being turned.
I'm going to throw up.
So you're twisting them like you would wring out a paper towel or a regular towel.
So like a full body rope burn with your...
Literally a full body rope burn. It's happened in the UFC. It's fucking gnarly.
That's horrible.
Switchblade choke.
That's real.
That is real. Really good choke. Only really able to do it with the gi though. Yeah, that's only a gi choke. Knee on belly.
That's real. You've done it to me. I hated it.
How do you spell that?
What?
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
Knee.
No. Neon belly. Knee on belly.
No, it's knee on belly.
Well done. You passed.
Weird test.
The bird.
He keeps kissing you. I don't think that's real.
No, it's fake. That's knee on neck.
No, it's not called knee on neck.
Knee on neck.
Fake.
Fake. That would kill someone. Fire choke.
Fake.
Fake. That's tushy roll.
Is it like shrimp hip escape?
Tushy roll.
Is this like some slang that you use for warm up?
What do you think I'm doing when I go to jiu-jitsu?
Fake.
It's fake. Bicep slicer.
Real.
What is that? That's pretty accurate.
Is it real or fake?
It's real. It's real. Most gyms don't actually allow it
That's terrible.
because it can blow out your knee.
I'm going to throw up.
Peruvian necktie.
That's real.
Really? How'd you know that?
Cause.
What is it? I can demonstrate on Peach.
Isn't it when you take someone's own like gi jacket and you're choking them with it, but I forget how.
No, that's a good guess. That's like a Bravo gi-tail choke. That's sort of like switchblade. I've shown that one to you. But the Peruvian necktie has actually been done in the UFC because you don't need a gi for it.
Right.
But it looks like they're setting up a guillotine where they're holding someone's head like this, except the person who's being choked's head goes underneath the person who's choking legs. So, and then they sit back and they lean to the side. So it's like a guillotine, but they've stuffed their head down and then they're at a 45-degree angle. It's called the Peruvian necktie.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't want it to happen to me.
It's a pretty gnarly choke. Yeah.
I don't want it to happen to me.
I think that's all the ones I have. Well, you did good. I think you got like 90% of them.
No,
you did. I don't think you missed that many. I mean, you called my bullshit pretty much every time. So, congrats on knowing how to call my bullshit.
Thank you. I tried my very best.
Next week, we're going to remove the table, and I'm just going to demonstrate everything I just said.
Not on me. Not on me. You better bring a friend.
On Jenna.
You better bring a friend.
You want to do part 5?
No, I do not. It's not the sport for me.
Jiu-Jitsu part 5.
I love it. I respect it. And I really like the culture of sport. I love how nice and respectful everyone is of each other. I just think it's a wonderful thing. It is just not for me. I do not want to be choked.
It's for you.
It's not. It's not for me.
It is.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
It is for you.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It's for you.
No.
It is. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Couples who share their interests.
Bud, it's all dry.
Kermit,
you're gonna have to put it
back in your mouth. We're gonna get popped for we're gonna get age restricted because that's so disgusting. We're gonna need a warning on our video. You're gonna restrict our video to only certain ages because that's gross. Put it back in.
Sometimes he doesn't want to. I gotta wait till he does it. You put your tongue back in your mouth, honey. It's gonna get all dried out.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out and listening to us talk for a podcast. It's pretty cool that we get to do that. I'm glad you guys hang out and
I agree.
Enjoy it.
See you guys next week.
Marble, you got anything left? You got anything?
We'll get you a green pillow, Marble.
Get you a green pillow. We'll make you float in space, okay?
We'll just cover this in green.
We could just cover this in green.
Yeah. We have green fabric, right?
We do. We have green screen fabric.
See how you look, Bob.
Look at you sitting in that. You're so funny.
They want you to be on like a flying magic carpet, Bobby.
Yeah. That would be a fun video, actually.
He's being real hammy today. He really wants you to kiss him and pet him.
Hi, bud. Hi. Hi.
You gonna give us a struggle noise? Wait, why are you bouncing him? He'll just make it. Thank you.
Good boy. Well, you guys have a great week. We'll be streaming on Twitch throughout the week. Come support if you wanted to donate to Australia. And we'll see you guys next week on the podcast. Thank you for hanging. We love you guys. Bye.